Well, this is an AEW review, man.
Bang, bang. Put two in the chamber. One in each dome.
Yeah.
End this misery right now.
Keith Lee in the AEW zone, man. Yeah. I'm here to be a boring fat bastard. I'm in the ladder match for the Kentucky Fried Chicken, so yeah. I'm here to show the world, come on, I'm a fat bastard.
Alright, you know what, let's just get the Keith Lee clip out the road first. I don't even give a fuck about the order of the clips. He's absolute shite. All elite, he's all flab. That's all he is. He's absolute shit. 37, young Mark Henry, who was the world's strongest man, and this guy's just almost the world's fattest man. He's pish. Every move he does, he's gas, so he does this breathing in thing where he looks up at the sky wishing he was tucking into a fucking chicken Big Mac, but no, he's tucking into Private Party, who are pish. He beats him after an agonising 7 minutes or whatever that clip was. There's the worst powerbomb I've ever seen. The one of them on top of the other.
No wonder Matt Hardy left early. Fucking hell.
Fucking what? Wait. No, I just realised he did the exact same thing that Jeff supposedly did.
Just walked up for the crowd.
At least fucking Matt had a
valid reason.
Awful. Keith Lee, you know what? This show was never getting above a 0, but the fact Keith Lee appeared, it's getting a -1. I don't care.
That's the big fat boring bastard, man. We not an ounce of fucking muscle on him. Not an ounce of bloody promo on him. Not an ounce of nothing on him, right? He's boring as fuck. Big fat guy. And he does nothing spectacular in the ring. Just a big... He wrestles the exact same style as everyone else, but he's about 200 pounds heavier. I mean, that is it. There's nothing special about this guy.
No. He's just awful. Get him off the telly. But... This is just...
Oh, McMahon didn't book him, right? What McMahon didn't... See if McMahon thought you were worth money, you'd get a chance. This Keith Lee guy got fucking no chance.
Who have AEW booked well that you've went, oh, McMahon fucked up there? Nobody. There's not one. Who? Name me one.
Even Sting, I think, had a better career in WWE.
Exactly.
Sting
he got buried, but he had main event fucking matches.
Christ.
I mean, you could probably say Moxley did better than Ambrose, but at the same time, I think Ambrose was just shit. I don't think it was... I mean, he was feuding with Styles and Cena. Only you can fuck that up.
You could argue they booked Moxley better in his first stint with his Shield.
Exactly.
I'd say it was more over in the Shield. The Shield was more over than anything Moxley's done in AEW.
But everyone else...
Let's look at Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy's worst run in WWE is better than anything he's done in AEW.
Exactly.
Whether it be, with the Hardy Boys, or it be Cruiserweight Champ, have to beat the 220 pound mark, Matt Hardy. Version 1. Or I Will Not Die. Matt Hardy comes back after Elite and Edge screw him over. ECW Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy, who ends up in SmackDown after killing Jeff Hardy's dog. I mean, any version of Matt Hardy is better than this crap. Even Jobber Matt Hardy in TNA, where he was just fucking weird.
But just do the Matt Swagger. Better, he was a world champ. He was in fucking Mania matches for the belt.
What's Jake Hager do? Just stand there awkwardly, wearing fucking burgundy
Punk
trouser length.
Punk and Bryan better in WWE. He's obviously don't need to say that.
I mean, look at Bryan, the Yes Movement, WrestleMania main event. What's he done in AEW? Lost to Adam Page or whatever his name is. Fucking jobber.
Sean Spears, the guy actually had appearances in the Royal Rumble. Better than hanging this crock.
What's he done in AEW? Jobbed the Punk in 7 seconds.
Exactly. Point is, guys, Keith Lee sucks. Next up, we have the TBS champion Jade Gargill taking on AQA.
I don't know if this person was making their debut tonight or what, but...
Very sloppy match here, 27-0.
It's the first time we've seen this person, it'll probably be the last. This was essentially a dark match. Speaking of dark matches, we had Serena Deeb. Oh, she's calling herself the Professor of Professional Wrestling. Why? She hasn't won a fucking title. She's done nothing. She's accomplished nothing.
Basically saying no one can cope with her in the ring, even though it shows you a record 14-5.
Her biggest achievement in wrestling is being ranked third in the whole AEW women's rankings. I mean, come on. I mean, fake rankings. And she's...
in a women's division that only has like 2 people in it.
She's garbage.
You're top of the jobbers that don't have the belts. That's it. That's
what else did we have in this show?
We had MJF being carried out. We have Shivani and JR saying it's the most despicable thing they've ever seen. I mean, think of the stuff these two guys have seen. I mean, come on. Think of the stuff the NWO did. You know, the McMahon's done, heel Triple H, all this. Fucking McMahon's limo blew up. Benoit killing his family, but yet this guy getting carried out. Because he wanted... Oh, it's... What? Why are they saying stuff? It's just a load of shit.
Garbage. Punk comes out, wants a rematch. MJF says you've got no friends. Out comes Sting and Darby Allin. Darby Allin looking like the freak show bastard that he is. MJF saying that the man he needs to thank for beating Punk is Shawn Spears, not Wardlow. I mean, it's so obvious that they're going to eventually go with Wardlow versus MJF, but I mean, who cares? I don't care about it now. Probably won't care about it in 6 months down the line.
How can you go for Punk to Wardlow? Like, I don't know, it's just awful.
Punk says he wants a rematch. The bald guy for the Revival says he wants a rematch. I mean, the rematch word was so thrown out so many times in this segment, I lost track of what rematch they were talking about, to be honest.
I want a rematch from the tag. Well, I want a rematch from the 6-man tag, bro.
Someone mentioned a 6-man tag rematch, which didn't happen.
Yeah.
What did happen was a tag match. Punk had to find a teammate. He couldn't team with Sting and Darby Allin, so he teams with John Moxley versus the Revival. And I don't know what Meltzer gave this. I don't know what all the AEW fanboys gave this. But if you're being honest with yourself, this match was fucking atrocious. It was every single thing. It had Aubrey Edwards as the referee, and that just takes about another 2 points off it.
It had 4 guys who, I mean...
all out of shape.
Moxley's the most in shape, but see the other 3 especially. It was so sluggish. It was so slow paced. It was actually atrocious.
I mean, you can see how Punk got his ass kicked twice in UFC, like the guys.
I don't get how people can slobber about Goldberg. At least Goldberg, right? He's 55.
The Miz sucks. The Miz is a boring in the ring. The Miz has a bland style. Fucking, I'd rather watch a Miz match than anything. That's
look at Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar's physique compared to these fuckers.
Well, look at Keith Lee's
Look at
physique.
Keith Lee, he's a big fat bastard.
Maybe you look at his physique and, he has the better
Punk
physique.
lifts up Blancard, worst GTS I've ever seen.
I mean,
he's hit better ones the Hornswoggle.
I mean, WJ Wrestling Jesus Cedric, man that we love in this channel. He's criticised Punk for not being able to lift people up before for the GTS, but come on, you couldn't live up fucking 60-year-old Blanchard. And it's not like Blanchard's just got about as much fucking beef on him as Adam Cole.
Exactly.
So, well, maybe not. Adam Cole's quite fat, actually, skinny fat. Alright then, Darby Allin. Darby fucking Allin.
This match was awful though, but Punk and Moxley win in the end, synchronise.
I think that's why his first match back was against Darby Allin. Because he didn't fucking think, he had no faith he could lift anybody up for the GTS.
That's probably it.
I actually would not be surprised.
Next up we have, does the Inner Circle have a crack? I think they're all smoking crack because this is awful. I mean, what's Jericho doing?
1 minute, they come out and they're wearing like biker cuts and he's speaking as if he's like the president.
No, but they're speaking as if this group have been united and has won for the past 2.5 years. When in reality, we haven't seen them as a faction in about a year.
Yeah, since Jericho lost the belt, they didn't really do much. Then they had a feud with the Pinnacle. But that was ages ago, and since then, they've done nothing. We haven't even seen Jake Hager on TV. Sammy's been doing his own thing. Jericho's been touring with Fozzy, and I don't know what those two fucking LAX rip-offs are doing, but Jericho called him an LAX rip-off, said that he recruited the Rank 2 members, and he did! That is probably the truest thing said on this show. Homicide and Hernandez, fucking look at them. They worked. Big man, small man. Fucking 2 legit guys, both had a cool look. Great fucking entrance theme. Don't tell me that LAX theme's pish, right? That sounded like a song you get in San Andreas.
Bang, bang, LAX. I know.
It did. I mean, the border toss, the gringo killer, man. I mean, they're ripping the piss out of fucking the Mexican. I mean, they're ripping the piss out of white people and ripping the piss out of Mexicans fleeing over the American border. Great. Absolutely great. And at least you had fucking Conan and Shelly Martinez, who's hot back with them back in the day. What have these two got? They don't even... bums. Fucking bum city.
Jericho's the man, but I mean, no one could have fucking saved... This is awful.
Santana's saying...
Garvera's saying, oh, we're a family, we need to stick together. And then he's like, oh, I'm leaving because you guys are bickering. I mean,
yeah, he's a family. He says he loves them all. And then the next time he throws down his jacket and walks out. Santana's telling Jericho, "You're lucky this guy is here, or else I'd have put you down or something." What? Think you're a nobody? Jericho's right. You're lucky. Chris Jericho wanted you in this bloody team, or you wouldn't be there. You're a bunch of shite. Absolute shite. Terrible.
Just before main event though, we have the Young Bucks beating up Trent Beretta. What year are we living in here? It's like a fucking SmackDown episode or Superstars episode for like 12 years ago. And then we see some guy in a leather jacket appear. We've no idea who it is. When he turns around, we've still no idea who it is. And apparently,
It's called Jay White.
It's the ROH World Champion.
Jay Shite, brother. I mean, this guy sucks. Come on. I do know who he is because I checked out a promo once. Someone said he's the best. He cut one of the best promos ever in wrestling history. I checked out on New Japan and it fucking sucked. I mean, it was probably better than the Inner Circle promo tonight, like, but that's not really saying much. This guy's trash. I mean, this guy bloody dwarfed Adam Cole, though, in fairness, and he needs a midget himself, so kind of just shows you how small Adam Cole is. And yeah, this is apparently the forbidden door. I mean, who cares? Who cares? I mean, is
this forbidden door pish? You know what? I'd be half interested if the people going through the doors were fucking over, but they're not. They're all dead and pish. See, if Brock was switching between each company, I'd be like, well, that's a wee bit intriguing, but it's fucking bums. I don't know who they are.
Yeah, so Jay White, are you excited to see him in action or what?
No, I couldn't give a fuck. Jay Shite. Next up, main event time. Texas Death Match, world title match, and we don't care. It's Hangman. That's what I want to do, Hang. And then we've got the Archer. What's he called? Lance Hoyt.
Lance Archer.
We've got blood. It's just pish. It really is. It's not good. With a spot to the outside that he basically no sells gets in. I mean, what was it?
I'm not saying the match was pish, but I just didn't care about it. I mean,
this is not a world title feud. This is your typical, this is for the hardcore title mid-card. It felt like WCW 2000. Two bums just killing each other for fuck off.
Adam Page has to be the worst world champion they've had yet. Like, I mean, I thought Omega was bad, but Adam Page is taking the cake.
You're right, but you know what? He picks up the victory here because the big Lance Archer can't make the 10 count. But if they make the next guy world champion, who's Adam Cole, because he comes out and he looks like that's the next challenger, he'll be the next worst world champion.
Yeah, no, anyone but Adam Cole. I mean, come on. Adam Cole versus Adam Page. I don't think McMahon would allow two people in the building with the same name. Never mind them having feuding for the world title. Could you imagine that?
No.
Oh, John Cena versus John bloody Bishop. I mean, what? At WrestleMania, it's gonna be John versus John. I mean, what?
The only time it's happened is with the Hardys, but the Hardys are great and they're over, so I mean, it works.
And they're bras. I mean,
exactly.
It's different. It's
the gimmick.
I mean, come on.
I mean, these are just two guys called Adam.
Adam Cole.
I mean, Matt and Jeff, the Hardy boys. What are these? Hangman. Adam Cole, bye bye. Fucking Adam Cole getting the bin, bye bye.
Oh,
and
man.
That's your Aew Dynamite review. I'm going to give it a -2. I think that's even being generous. But
why does Keith Lee sniff the air every time he does a move?
Because he reeks of shite.
Well, it's either that or he's fucking trying to get some oxygen into his lungs. I don't know.
Alright, like, I'm not even taking the piss, right? I'm not being biased. There was not one thing on this show that's salvageable. The best thing on this show was probably the MJF promo, and I felt like it dragged and it was shit. And they're bringing out t-shirts. I mean, you get the Revival and Sean Spears on the mic, and that's somehow the best thing on the show.
I didn't mind it until they started talking about rematches, and then everybody, like, there was about 4 different people wanting a different rematch. Sting and Darby Allin are standing out there, twiddling base. I mean, is that really? Oh, Sting's getting booked the way WWE should have booked him. Standing, just standing there. It's backup, it's a security guard for Punk, and that's the best that you've got for Sting.
You'd rather lose at WrestleMania. I mean, in front of like 90,000 people than fucking stand beside some fucking skater bastard.
Why is the belt no on Sting? Seriously? The guy can still fucking go. He can. You're just, see at this stage, you're telling yourself lies if you seriously say that AEW are booking Sting better than WWE did. I mean, why not have Sting in like important feuds, one-on-one feuds? Having him team up with Darby Allin means fuck all.
Exactly.
It's crap. This show's crap. I mean, this review is probably crap, but the good news is it's over, so aye.
What are you giving it?
I'm giving it a 0.
So -1 average, is it? I think that's fucking too high.
Well,
Too high and it's fucking minus.
I'd say Dynamite's my least favourite show of the week. At least Rampage is only an hour long.
But this is awful. Like this. Like, I'm not even biased. Like, I see if something's good, I'll say this. Everything on this is shit. It's actually painful to watch.
What was the second best thing on it then? Since you said the MJF promo was the best.
I mean, I'd probably say the hardcore match. I mean, there was a couple of things that were alright about it, like the finish, Adam Cole walking, it's awful.
Adam Cole, baby. AEW
Jay White appearing was funny because I had no idea who it was. It was just some guy in a fucking leather
Oh,
jacket.
it's him!
It's that guy. Oh, Jay Orange Shafani fucking desperately reading for their fucking notes. Who the fuck's this guy?
Who is it, goddammit? Who just walked through the forbidden door?
The forbidden door. It's such a pish term.
Wait, I am convinced. No,
fucking bums.
I'm convinced. I'm pretty sure there was like an episode of Dynamite like 6 months ago where some woman debuted it and they actually didn't know who it was. Like, oh, it's her! It's no, wait, was it on Impact? That fucking happened in a show. I think it might have been TNA.
I think it was Dynamite. Should have been like, it's the hottest free agent.
No, but they didn't know who it was.
That's what I'm saying.
They didn't fucking have any, either that or they just didn't.
Anyway, wrap up.
Minus one. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
And is that wee guy from is Jake Haber's son? Jack Hoover's son? No, call it -1.
It's John Hoover.
Oh, is it?
I don't give a fuck. He's dead.
So is this fucking company. Till next time. Peace.
It's Mary.